Australian media have taken aim at their national test team after Steve Smith and Cameron Bancroft admitted their part in a deplorable ball-tampering incident in Cape Town. Smith shockingly admitted he and senior players in the team discussed a plan to illegally alter the condition of the ball on the third day of the third test at Newlands. Bancroft was consequently caught on camera rubbing yellow sticky tape on the rough side of the ball in order for it to become more conducive to reverse swing. In the press conference which followed day 3, Smith revealed it was a premeditated plan and was subsequently relieved of the captaincy for the remainder of the test on Sunday morning, with Vice-Captain David Warner also stepping down. But some have called for those temporary measures to become permanent. The Courier Mail directly addressed Cricket Australia and suggested Smith and Warner's demotions become permanent. The ICC announced Smith would be banned for one test and be fined his entire £10,000 match fee, while Bancroft was fined £7,500 and hit with 3 demerit points. The Australian newspaper simply branded the whole fiasco, "our greatest cricket disgrace." The Australian Daily Telegraph also splashed on a particularly poignant photo, a baggy green atop the words, "Aussie cheating scandal shame." Former players and pundits have also weighed in with their opinion on one of the most controversial in the game. Some called for Smith, Warner and even head coach Darren Lehmann to get the axed. What is for certain is that we have certainly not heard the last of this. Exactly who did what? Rookie opener Cameron Bancroft has been fined 75% of his match fee and handed 3 demerit points by the International Cricket Council after being charged with attempting to change the condition of the ball, contravening Law 41.3. He admitted doing so by using some sticky tape from the team's kit bag, sticking granules from the pitch to it and using it as an abrasive surface to scuff the ball in pursuit of reverse swing. Captain Steve Smith said he and the leadership group had discussed and agreed the action. He stood down for the rest of the test along with Vice-Captain David Warner, was handed a one-match suspension by the ICC and fined 100% of his match fee. Who else was in this leadership group? Smith did not expand on that. But in the past Australia have indicated senior bowlers Mitchell Starc and Josh Hazlewood were part of their decision-making unit. Tim Paine's promotion as temporary skipper seems to absolve him. Head coach Darren Lehmann is an obvious authority figure but Smith insists he was not involved on this occasion. Does that check out? Lehmann did appear to speak to 12th man Peter Hanscom via walkie-talkie after TV images caught Bancroft red-handed. Hanscom later spoke to Bancroft, who proceeded to hide the tape down the front of his trousers. Explanations will be required. Why was no on-field sanction taken? First of all, Bancroft appeared to deceive the umpires by showing them the holder for his sunglasses instead of his ad hoc sandpaper. Secondly, his attempts to change the ball simply appeared to be unsuccessful. The umpires looked at the ball and did not take the chance to replace it. Had they done so they could have levied 5 penalty runs against Australia. Do they deserve some credit for fronting up? Not particularly. Even after their plot was uncovered by cameras they made a clear attempt to put the officials off the scent on the field. Only after their guilt was established beyond any serious doubt did Smith and Bancroft appear before the media. Others may not have faced the music quite like that, but others may not have put themselves in that position in the first place. How has Australia's recent behaviour been other than this? To sum up, they are not a popular bunch. They are regarded as the game's most inveterate, though far from only, sledgers. Despite this they have attempted to position themselves as guardians of the line, a concept they used against South Africa in this ill-tempered series. Their reaction to England's disciplinary lapses in the Ashes, notably when Bancroft and Smith gave a jovial press conference on the subject of Johnny Barstow's headbutt greeting, saw them lobbing rocks from a sizable glass house. Have they done this before? Smith was quick to emphasize this was a regrettable first-time offense but skepticism is natural. It could be argued previous transgressions would have been picked up in just the way this one was, but that is unlikely to prevent people poring over footage of recent series, including the Ashes. By Rory Dollar, Press Association Sports. Steve Smith shockingly admitted that he and a so-called leadership group had a discussion at lunch on the third day and decided they would illegally alter the condition of the ball. Cameron Bancroft was subsequently caught on television cameras with yellow sticky tape, which was applied to the rough side of the ball in order for it to pick up more dirt and therefore aid reverse swing. In Smith's press conference, the captain said both his and the team's reputation had been brought into question following the incident. Although he said the decision did not involve Darren Lehmann or the rest of the coaching staff, he said it involved a leadership group. However, he did not name names. Sportsmail understands Smith, Vice-Captain David Warner and bowling trio Nathan Lyon, Josh Hazlewood and Mitchell Starc make up the rest of the senior group who were involved in the decision to manipulate the ball's condition.